Jamaica. Thank you so much for joining me for this conversation. I told you guys I was going to go live a long time ago. I apologize. I apologize for the delay. Okay, so let me quickly show you the sunset. All right, hold tight, hold tight. Just hang in here with me for a second. Okay, see. Very cloudy, very cloudy, very cloudy. Very cloudy, but another beautiful evening. It's a little bit cool right now, which feels really good to me, in my opinion. I'm happy. I don't have any complaints about the weather, but we are experiencing overcast, lots of cloud coverage, lots of precipitation in the clouds, a lot of water coming down on Jamaica right now. A lot of water coming down on Jamaica right now. It's really important for us to have this water because we need it. You know, our season of mangoes and aki and all that stuff have been affected seriously um, by Melissa, Hurricane Melissa, and now all this rain. And so it is cool. It's cool. We need it. We need it. We need the rain. We need the regeneration. We need to be able to, get all of the growth up again. And so let me flip the camera around. All right. So tonight we're going to talk about my retirement process a little bit more in depth because some things have changed since the last time I talked with you guys. Again, hello to everyone. My name is Alicia Mayo. I'm the CEO and founder of Clari-T Media. Clari-T Media is all about human stories and grassroots solutions. Um, I used to do media work in San Francisco, Oakland Bay area. Is where I was born and raised, and where I've worked most of my life was in San Francisco in the media business. And so now that I'm retired here in Jamaica, I'm really not, you know, I'm not trying to work or anything at this point because I'm brand new to the country. I am an official permanent resident here of Jamaica. I just found that out last week, so I'm really excited about that. And then, once I got that word, then I said to myself, okay, I can go forward with my plans. All right. So my plans include building a home for myself. I'm holding my mic right now, so please excuse me. I love these mics though. It's the Rode mic. I love the Rode mics because of the quality and the simplicity of use. So if you are in need of a good mic set that comes with the monitor as well, check out the Rode mic. They're affordable and you can, order them, have them sent or shipped directly to you, including here in Jamaica. So, hello to everyone. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you hit the subscribe button while you're here because I am on a mission to 1,000 subscribers. I have not been doing this YouTube live thing for very long. I mean, I've gone live on YouTube, but I haven't made it, my business until now because I do have a lot to share. Okay. So there are the roosters in the background. You're going to hear some loud motorcycles every now and then, and maybe a dog barking. Um, Nevertheless, it is still beautiful here, still quiet, still paradise, in my opinion. So there are a lot of reasons why I moved here, and you can imagine some of the reasons. But everybody thinks that the main reason I moved here was for a man, and that is not farthest from the truth. I cannot tell you enough that I did not come here for a man. I had wonderful men that I was dating in the United States of America. Um, And I still meet all kinds of men from all over the world. You know, I didn't come here just for Jamaican men. Some women come here just for Jamaican men. I didn't come here for a Jamaican man. I came here to buy land in a beautiful place because it's where I can afford to buy land. And it's where I want to be. I love the weather. I love the scenery. I love the mystery. I love the landscape, the geology of this rock. I love the people, and I love the history of Jamaica, including, you know, all of the dark history around slavery and all of that. And I'm a history buff, and so my goal is to discover more about Jamaica's dark past. So now, on to the subject. I am building my retirement home, which is right down the lane, right over there. And I found an apartment next to my lot intentionally so that I could supervise the build and be a part of it and um, learn how to manage construction and other construction projects. That's my goal. I am studying with the Jamaica Institute of Real Estate, the Jamaica Training Institute, or Jamaican Institute of Training for Real Estate. Okay, so I'm studying for my license, and my goal is to be able to manage construction projects like mine. I feel like since I am doing it on my own without any help, and I'm learning, you know, the hard way, I thought I'd give myself a confidence booster by going through the real estate training and becoming licensed, not to sell real estate per se. You know, that would be good, great commission if I can do that, but more so to manage projects like this because I see that there are lots of gaps. There are lots of opportunities to help people with the same thing, with buying land and building something on it. So, if you're interested in those subjects, reach out to me, drop a comment in the comments, and I'll reach out to you. Hello to everybody that's watching so far. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, so building here in Jamaica has been an interesting process. Everybody told me about it. Lots and lots and lots of people told me, you know, it was going to be difficult, it was going to be costly, it was going to be a matter of timing, you know, and that building while supplies and the costs are low being the number one way to build. You build when you can, you build based on your budget. Everybody's circumstances aren't the same, are not the same. Um, Everybody's going to go through a different process. So keep that in mind. So when you, no matter where you decide to move in the world, if you are not familiar with, you know, the process of building in another country, do your research. Do as much research as you can. Go on YouTube, watch some YouTube videos, ask some questions, Google, do whatever you need to do the research. And that is what I did first. I did my own research, and I'm so happy that I relied on myself first. So by the time I got here to Negril, Jamaica, and I had, you know, random expats who own homes or who own land here, I had them just, you know, telling me all kinds of things that were quite frankly discouraging to me. Quite frankly, the suggestions and the ideas were out of touch and didn't relate to me at all. But people who have done it, in some way or another, they feel emboldened or they feel, confident enough to share what they've done. And that's nice, good, and everything, but it only clouds your process. So, my advice to you, as far as getting advice from others who have done it here or wherever you're going, take take their advice with a grain of salt. Take their construction and building advice with a grain of salt. You know, if there's something that stands out to you in what they're saying, after questioning them, if you, oh my God, look at this beautiful rainbow. Look at this beautiful rainbow. Look at this. Oh gosh, just beautiful. Going all the way up into the clouds and out of the clouds. How beautiful. What a special, special treat here. See this beautiful rainbow here in the Grill, Jamaica. Thank you guys for watching. So back to this. I was talking about getting advice from others who bought land here and built something, or they purchased a home that was already built, or they had something, a prefabricated home, kind of like a track model built here. They have their own experiences. Yes, you can learn from them, but your circumstance is going to be altogether different. The way people build here, the different masons, the different parish councils that go through the approval process with you, they're all similar but different. And so I want to say that, again, you should take advice from others with a grain of salt. Do your research. Make sure that you understand that process of buying land or the process of buying a home in that country. So at least you've got a good start, a good head start. Then when it comes to building from the ground up like I am, I did my research again in the area of finding a good mason, finding a good architect, finding a great real estate agent. And when I did find people that I liked, an attorney and all of that, I paid them and I paid them on time. Oh, the rainbow's even more spectacular. Let me see. Yeah, look at that rainbow. After the rain, we've had hours and hours of rain, but look at this. Look at this. Just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let me screenshot this if I can. Hold on one second. Let me take my phone off of the tripod because I have got to get a picture of this. Oh, hey. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. My phone does this weird thing. Okay. All right, let me pull back. Let me pull back. Let me pull back. My pants are dragging. Oh, they're all wet too. Shit. I can't get it now. The clouds are covering. Oh, it's a double rainbow. You guys, check it out. The double rainbow is there. There's the second ring. Okay, you see the second ring? There's the second ring. Oh my gosh, the clouds have completely covered the first ring right there. And there's the second ring. Oh my gosh, just beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. Hello, it's Alicia Mayo of Clari-T Media. Make sure you subscribe. I am on a mission to 1,000 subscribers. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, YouTube has something planned for us, according to YouTube. Okay, so let's see what YouTube has in store for us once I reach 1,000. But I've got great stories to tell you, great sites to share with you. Hold on a second, let me get my camera back on the tripod. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Ooh, my Jesus. Okay. Okay. Well, all right. So, okay. So here. I am. Okay, you guys. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry. I'm so sorry about that. The tripod situation. My tripod moves a lot, and so I apologize for the crooked positioning here. Let me see if I can straighten it out. So I was saying about building here. My process has been about 2.5 years long that I've done my research. I was interviewing builders, interviewing masons, interviewing tile people, and locals and other construction professionals across the island. Okay. I even had one builder drive down from Kingston, which is about a 3-hour drive here to Negril. So I was really serious about doing my homework, doing my research, and making sure that who I hired to do the work for me is going to do exactly what I want for the price that I wanted and all that. Now I'm at the place where I paid all of my fees. I paid for the land. I paid all of the property taxes. I paid all of the title fees and all of that. Then I went through the parish council along with my architect and the drawings that we created to be approved. The parish council approved the drawings and the plan, including the electrical plan, the plumbing plan, and any additional changes. They did, tell me how to do that. I'm going to move because it's starting to sprinkle. The rain keeps coming. It's been raining for days and days and days and hours and hours and hours. Let me turn, oof, I am so sorry, you guys. Hold on. Turn the camera around and show you the sunset. Here it's interesting. A lot of clouds, a lot of clouds. But anyway, let me go downstairs and get some cover up. Oops, cover up, cover up, cover up. Because the sprinkles are hitting me. I mean, it's okay. The rain feels good, but I just, I really don't want to get wet right now. So thank you again for tuning in. It's Alicia. Alicia of Clari-T Media. Clari-T Media is about human stories and grassroots solutions. I'm just a regular human being here on this earth. I moved to Jamaica alone. I had to leave San Francisco because it was just getting too expensive. Didn't make any sense for my retirement to be spending all of my money on renting an apartment there. It would have cost me, on average, about $3,000 a month alone. And I did not want to do that. No, no, no. I didn't want to pay $3,000 a month for an apartment in San Francisco. That would make me feel like nothing much, because the apartments in San Francisco at $3,000 a month aren't worth it, really. So, what's going on in here? Oh, we got some lighting going on the bar. Check out our bar. Whoa. This is our Jamaican bar. Got some new lighting going on. Really cool. Really cool. Okay. Nice. All right. It's going to make for a good vibe. Going to make for a really good vibe here with that lighting. I love being here in the grill at this particular apartment. Here's an old ad from the apartment owner. It says, pack a bag and run away to Negril, where you'll find 7 miles of deserted beach, plus rum punch, lobsters, and a hammock. That's what it used to look like. It doesn't look so serene and so empty anymore. There are lots of tourists 4 million, I heard, that come every year on average here to Jamaica. It's a great place. You should come visit. But let me just tell you that when you do come, it's got this weird music going. Got this weird music going in the background. When you do come to Jamaica, just know that there are rules to follow here. A lot of people come here thinking that they could just do whatever, stay for as long as they want, even capture land and not pay for it, live on the land and not even pay for it. A lot of people think they can actually do that. Can you believe that? It's absolutely crazy. I just sat on a chair full of paint. Paint is white. Thank God it didn't get on my pants. It's dry. Pants too big. Pants too big, yeah. All right, you guys, so it's Alicia Mayo of Clari-T Media. Again, trying to tell you guys what it's like to retire here, but retire with land. Retire, buy land, and live happily ever after. That's the goal. The goal is to live happily ever after in this place. Right? You check out this swing. My favorite seat over here. Is it wet? No, it's not. Not too wet. Maybe I'll switch in a minute. But so earlier we talked about buying the land, paying the fees, the taxes, and all of that are required, and then deciding what you're going to do with the land. Right now, Airbnbs, apartments, condos are really where it's at here in the Grill. A lot of owners are, they're building their homes along with rentals. So that's the latest trend in building here in the Grill, Jamaica, and across the island for that matter. I think a lot of people realize that Jamaica's tourism is hot, like fire hot. And you would be foolish not to take advantage of what's happening here. The opportunity to build wealth, the opportunities to build generational wealth, as well as happening here. So when I came, I had no idea that my timing was perfect. I mean, I chose Jamaica because it fit my lifestyle. It fit my needs. I didn't choose it for the real estate, but look at what's happening now. So I'm pretty happy about my choice, and I see that there are still lots of other opportunities here for business, for anyone who wants to go into, technology and wants to innovate and build systems and processes that don't exist here. It's a great opportunity for that. But you need to know that in order to come here and to build on that level, whether it's a house, an apartment, or a business, you have to come here and become a resident, get registered, with a work permit or some kind of agreement legally. It all has to be done legally. Jamaica is not the place where you can just come wild out and do whatever you want to do because it's, a predominantly African country. You cannot come here and just act up and just, go and find a nice hilltop somewhere and build a little board house and come back to visit and expect it to still be there and untouched, because this land is owned by people. People own this land, most of the land. There are parts that are still for sale and unoccupied in the country, especially. And people are buying up land all over Jamaica because of the value and because of the location, because of the people. Highly, highly, highly valuable. Jamaica's culture is the most valuable thing I've seen here. The geology and the culture and the people, and the history. So I'm happy to be here as a retiree, but I am learning. I'm taking baby steps in the process to remain here. So my question used to be, can I retire in Jamaica? I didn't know if I could. I didn't know what it would take. I learned a lot about surviving here. Like, I'm on a limited budget, but I'm on a decent enough budget to be able to maintain a good lifestyle. I couldn't buy a washing machine right away, so I had to do a lot of my laundry by hand. I had to learn how to cook meals using the ingredients that were here. I had to find out where those ingredients were. You know, I was barely eating because I just wasn't happy with the diet, the food choices. I mean, I was struggling in that area. Relationships, personal and friends, it's hard to get adjusted. It's a lot to think about when you're moving abroad to live permanently. I'm glad I chose Jamaica. It hasn't been easy, but it's been worth it. Officially, I became a permanent resident last week. So now I'm going full speed ahead with the build of my property and my real estate licensing and becoming a construction professional here in Jamaica. All right. So if you need help moving to Jamaica in particular, if you'd like advice, if you'd like a plan, if you'd like me to help you with that plan, if you'd like me to help you with a construction plan to build your home or apartments here, hi Lizard, just reach out to me, drop a little note in the comments to let me know, and I'll reach out to you. Eventually, I think I will offer a little package deal with my pre-recorded assets that you can easily pay for, maybe $10 per hour. You know, affordable, really affordable. Nah, $10 an hour will be just, to say hello and introduce ourselves. Hi, Panda. How you doing, sweetie? This is our resident kitty. Hi, Panda. Hi, sweetie. You want to come see the people? Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here. Say hi to the people. Hi. Say hello to the people. This is Panda. Hey, say hello. Say hello to the people. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's so cute. You want to get down now? Okay. Bye. Go find your lizards. Panda chases lizards around all day. I love watching him. He's a cutie. Anyway, so yeah, I can offer you a framework or a process that is specific to your needs and what your goals are. If you want to own land and just hold it as an investment, or if you want to live here in Jamaica, become a resident, if you're a Jamaican resident by descent, I know what PICA is all about. That's the Passport Immigration Customs Agency. I'm familiar with the processes and I'm friendly with a few of the officers at the office in Montego Bay in particular. And so I'm here to help. I'm happy to help. And I can help. I am building, so I'm going to be getting busy at times, but I'll reach out to you if you drop some info and let me know that you're interested. But overall, I will say that the process has been good. I haven't been taken advantage of at all because I would not allow anybody to take advantage of me during this process of becoming a resident. You know, a lot of people told me, oh, it's going to be hard. Oh, the hustlers are going to eat you alive. Oh, don't do it this way. Oh, you're working with the wrong people. Blah, 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 blah. Well, for example, today I had my neighbor and my new friend here in Jamaica take me over to the hardware store to get the materials needed for lining out the property. Because, like I said, I have the architectural plans approved by the parish council, which is one of the steps you must take. Um, for the electrical and the plumbing, everything's ready to go. So now we cleared off the land. We put down the driveway, which is basically a whole bunch of dirt and dump so that any trucks or vehicles can pull up onto the land. And then we can walk onto the land and mark out the building and where it's going to go, how it's going to sit, the position, and all of that. You know, following the guidelines of space between the severe lines and the building, following the rules and regulations of the National Environment Planning Authority, NEPA, and then the parish council. They go through every step of your process in phases, I believe. And once you get the first approval in phase one, then you're good to go. And so we're going to line out the property within 7 days or in about a week, no more than 2 weeks. We're going to line it out. We're going to mark it. And then we're going to start the excavation for columns. So, for example, my building is a rectangle shape. And it's going to have two levels in the middle or in the center mass and two lower level uh, master suites. So 2 stories downstairs, 2 master suites with ensuite restrooms or bathrooms, beautiful views of the west and the sunsets of the Caribbean Sea, and private rooftop access, okay, for the 2 master suites downstairs. I'm also building a lap pool, which will also act as a water feature. And then we're going to have fruit trees and a beautiful landscape. We're about 10 minutes from 2 neighborhood beaches. They're smaller, very intimate beaches, beautiful. And then we are about a 15, maybe 20-minute walk to 7 Mile Beach. Beautiful walk, too, through the fishing village, past the river, and, along Beach Road, past all of the wonderful resorts and everything. And then on the opposite side of the beach road is the Negril Cliffs, where you can find the underwater caves, under underground caves that are not submerged in water. I don't know how else to say it, but we have lots of caves. Some of the caves you can reach through the water by diving into the sea and swimming into the cave or the grotto. It's so exciting to live here. Let me just tell you. It's all about location, location, location. Here in the Grill, Jamaica, you see the sign behind me. Um, so it's a wonderful place to be. There are lots available in my neighborhood. About 17 lots are open now for sale. If you're interested, again, drop the comments. Let me know you're interested, and I can share the details about the land that's for sale in my area. Beautiful area. And let's see, the building process after lining it out, excavating for columns so that the columns raise up the property so we get an unobstructed view of the Caribbean Sea. Then we'll belt, build the foundation, and start blocking up the building. So that's the process. That's where I'm at. I'm at the lining out stage. I'm also at the quantity survey stage. I'm keeping lots of notes about how much it's costing me to buy the materials, to hire the workers, the labor, the materials, etc. And so far, it's been pretty affordable, I will say. Really affordable. Not anything like what a lot of people have tried to make me believe. I'm sorry that it cost you as much as it costs you, but it has not costed me as much. And I think it's because I've been here through the entire process from beginning to end. I've done my research. I'm carefully hiring people. I'm uh, asking around. And I'm no fool, you know. Even though I'm a single woman here in Jamaica building, I'm not taking any crap from anyone. If you're going to come on my job site and you're, you know, a professional in your opinion, and you're going to chat so much that you're not listening to what I want, you're off the job. You're going to be out of work. That's all it is. I'm a hardcore girl and a hardcore employer. You know, I'm not going to just have a man just tell me. Although, I trust the professionals and I know that they know what they're talking about. But I'm not going to let you build my house without my input, without my design, without my needs being considered seriously. I'm going to switch positions here, you know. So I will say that Jamaican men do have the tendency to intimidate or try and intimidate when it comes to making some money. When they see an opportunity, they're going to go for it. And in the process of going for it, they're going to try and get the most out of you. They're going to try and, make you believe that you need something that you don't need. Do not pay anybody up front. You can make a deposit, but let me just tell you that that deposit may in fact go without any work being done, depending on the contractor. Hold on, let me adjust my camera. Music is ridiculous. Cannot stand the music. All right, make sure you guys subscribe. I'm staying on for this marathon of Can I Retire in Jamaica? Because, whoa, because some things have changed in my process of living here. I wanted to get you guys caught up and up to date on the changes and answer any questions that you might. I wanted to get you caught up on the process and then answer any questions that you might have. So let me see. My name is Alicia. Nice to meet you. You want my name? Hello. Hello, everybody. What's up? All right. So I hope that the information here has been helpful. If you're going to move to Jamaica, you think you want to buy land here, there's a process. There is definitely a process. It's not an easy process. It's not a difficult process. It all depends on what you make of the process. It depends on you and what you want to do, how you want to do it. But I can help you plan and process everything that you need to do in order to make it happen for you. All right? So don't be discouraged. Don't give up. If you have the dream of living in an exotic country, a beautiful tropical island like Jamaica, it's possible. It's not impossible. If I can do it, you can do it too. If I can do it, you can do it too. I moved here with a limited budget, not knowing anyone. I came alone, and I'm a resident of Jamaica, and I'm building my home. It's not impossible. So have faith in yourself, have confidence, believe that you can do anything that your heart desires. All of my dreams coming true. And it's all because I took one step, and then I took another step, and then I took another step. I asked questions, did my homework, got some courage, let go of any fears, and just, started making it happen. So thank you so much for listening. I'll be back to share more. Check out some of my other video on the actual land itself, what it looks like, where it's located, what the views are, um, and, other talks that I've had on Can I Retire in Jamaica, they cover the cost, the dollar amounts, and all of that. I'm sharing all of those things with you so that you can make a more informed decision about what you're going to do. All right, it's your girl, Alicia. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys later. See you later. Much love. Bye.